This man went just like this.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger, hamburger. They all be eaten.
I'm just like, what? Bro, what drugs is this dude on, bro? This dude off the perk, the Xan. This man off every drug you can name.
And it ain't nothing new. On the graph of the loop. And I hang with the mob. You criminal smooth. I gave you my heart. And you tell me the truth. But you better think smart. Cause you know what we do. Yeah, they know how we move, right? Yeah, they stick better move, right? We still packing them tools, right? Niggas be what's in the mood.
What's happening, OAA squad? It's your boy. Always trying back here with another one. You know what I'm saying? What's happening to the OAA squad? You dig what I'm saying? But anyways, today we back here with another story time. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I had to bring a story time for y'all because it was about that time. You know what I'm saying? This story time is time this old creepy substitute teacher made me paranoid for a few weeks. This man was on some Cloud 9 weird Area 51 type junk, you know what I'm saying? That man was, bruh, this man was crazy, you know what I'm saying? He had me creeped out for a few weeks, you know what I'm saying? Before we get into this story time, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go check out my last monkey video, you know what I'm saying? That video is scary, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tune in if y'all haven't seen that, you know what I'm saying? That junk's scary, you know what I'm saying? It's something different, you feel me? So if you think you can handle it, bruh, go watch it, you dig what I'm saying? Also, make sure y'all follow me somewhere down here. I'm gonna put my Instagram on the screen, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little quick story time because some of y'all be like,
you need to stop doing parts of your story time.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make this all one short story time, you dig what I'm saying? So we're just about to hop straight into it. The time this old creepy substitute teacher made me paranoid. So let's get to it. Alright y'all, so this story time took place in 10th grade, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to the 12th now, but this took place in 10th grade, you feel me? So, we're gonna start out like this. So, I was in school, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I was in class, I was in algebra class, you know what I'm saying? I was in first period. So, y'all know how interventionist teachers, y'all know what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying? Those teachers that be walking around and they be helping students and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, that day, the teacher that was supposed to be walking around helping, she was not there that day, you know what I'm saying? It was a substitute teacher. I'm not gonna use his real name, so I'm gonna call him Mr. J, you know what I'm saying? So Mr. J, bro, this dude was a substitute teacher for the special, inner specialist teacher. I'm gonna call him Mr. J. This is the creepy substitute, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into that. So, I'm in class, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the table with my friend, Starburst Pack. I'm gonna call him Starburst Pack because this dude, he's dressed like a pack of Starburst, bro. Like, this dude is he remind me of a pack of Starburst, bro. And no homo to those that take it that way, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm in class talking to my friend Starburst Pack, and you know what I'm saying? We working on the paper, you know what I'm saying? That's when the substitute, Mr. J, he's come in the room with his hands behind his back, and he just staring at us. My friend, we just like,
okay.
Mr. J, let me tell y'all what he looked like. Mr. J is a black individual. He tall, he old, and he's bald, you know what I'm saying? Mr. J is a bald, you know what I'm saying? He like his mid-60s, he's like his 65s, mid-65s to like 70, you know what I'm saying? So, he an old, you know what I'm saying? He an old person, you know what I'm saying? Old black dude, bald. So, me and Starburst Pack, we doing our work, you know what I'm saying? We talking, doing our work. And that's when Mr. J, he looking at us, you know what I'm saying? So me and Starburst Pack, we just like,
okay.
So we doing our work, and a few minutes later, Mr. J come over by our table and he stand next to us. And he just looked down at us with like a grin, but his eyes is low, bro. So it's kind of like, just looking at us. Then all of a sudden, this man did something, bro. This man did some crazy stuff. He said something crazy, bro. This man talking about some
hamburger, cheeseburger.
Me and my friend like, Bro, what drugs is this dude on, bro? This dude off the perks, the Zans. This man off every drug you can name, you know what I'm saying? That's what we thinking, you know what I'm saying? Because this man talking about hamburger, bro. Well, now we looking at it, we laughing at first, you know what I'm saying? We looking at each other like,
Bruh, this man crazy, bruh. Like, what is this dude talking about, bro?
we just laughing about it. He stepped back, you know what I'm saying? And he's standing against the wall with his hands behind his back, just watching the class again. So me and my friend just like, bro, what did this dude just say, bro? He like,
I don't know, bro. What is this dude on?
bro, we thought it was the funniest thing, you know what I'm saying? So a few minutes passed, and me and Starburst, we just sitting there talking about it, just like, bro, what? And then we just get back to work. So at our table next to me is another friend. I can't use his name, so I'm gonna call him Baby Egg, you know what I'm saying? He had a baby egg head, you know what I'm saying? His head was so small, it looked like an egg, a baby egg. So we're gonna call him Baby Egg. Baby Egg, he doing his work, and he got his music in, so he just listening to his music dancing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He dancing, he can't hear none of us. And then Mr. J walked back up to our table. Then he looked at Baby Egg, just looking at him. Then he looked at me and Starburst Pack like this. He looked and said exactly this.
When the aliens come, they're gonna look at him like he's crazy.
Just smiling with that grin, bruh. Now this time, me and my friend, we low-key creeped out, you know what I'm saying? Me and Starburst Pack like, bruh, what is this dude on, bruh? Now I'm thinking, bruh, in my head, I'm like, bruh, this dude just old, bruh. He don't know what he talking about, bruh. I think his brain's starting to go, he getting old, bruh. This dude tripping, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up walking away, and me and Starburst Pack just laughing, but at the same time, like,
Bruh, this dude serious, bruh?
like, bro, what is wrong with this dude, bro? We was low-key creeped out, but we also thought it was funny, you know what I'm saying? So Baby Egg, he ain't here to do, you know what I'm saying? So, end of the class period, you know what I'm saying? We about to fast forward. I was by myself, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bruh, I'm about to go talk to this substitute. Like, I want to see Mr. J. I'm about to go ask this dude. Because, like, in my head, I'm just like, bruh, this dude is serious. Like, it was the funniest thing, but I was low-key creeped out at the same time. So, I didn't go to advisory. I went to the room Mr. J was in, you know what I'm saying? So he just sitting back in his chair, relaxed, just watching the students. They wildin' too. He just sitting back. So I'm just like, I'm standing at the door looking at him.
And I'm just like, bro, what is this dude? Is he okay? Like, hello?
So I walk up to him. I woke up, he just sitting in the chair, relaxed. He got the grin on his face, eyes look. So I walk up to him, and I'm about to say what's up. So I just want to tell him what's up, give him a little dap, you know what I'm saying? Before I said anything, this man went just like this.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger, hamburger. They all be eaten.
I'm just like, what? Bro, what this man just say, bro? Bro, I was creeped out, bro. I ain't laughing none of that, bro. I'm just like, bro, what is he on, bro? At this point, I'm actually starting to feel scared, because I'm like, bro, what is he talking about, bro? I'm actually starting to believe this. Now, let me tell y'all real quick. I'm kind of halfway one of those people that be like waking up at like 6 or 3 o'clock in the morning watching conspiracy theories.
Bruh.
Like, I'm that person sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So the stuff he's saying, talking about aliens, he was talking about aliens gonna be turning people into hamburgers and cheeseburgers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like halfway believing it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be watching those conspiracy theories early in the morning, bro. I know y'all did it a couple times too. So I'm kind of like in the middle side. So after he said it, I'm just like, okay. So I just walk up to him, I'm like, what's up, Mr. J? I reach out for a fist bump, and he fist bumped me. And after that, bro, I got up through it, you feel me? I got right out the room. I left because, bro, that dude was on some weird stuff. So we're gonna fast forward to lunch, you know what I'm saying? So we all sitting at the table. It's me, Starburst Pack, and my other friends. We all sit at the same table, you know what I'm saying? So me and Starburst Pack, we just basically tell the table about Mr. J and his creepy stuff, talking about
Mr. J talking about he gonna turn it, aliens coming, they gonna turn everybody to hamburgers and cheeseburgers.
they think it's the funniest thing, but they do not believe it. So we be like, alright, bro, at the end of the day, we're gonna take y'all to him, we're gonna show y'all, bro. We not playing, you know what I'm saying? They're like, alright, bet. We're gonna go to him, and we're gonna see what this man talking about, you feel me? End of the day, you know what I'm saying? Looking for the substitute, you know what I'm saying? So we walking in the group and we find him, you know what I'm saying? He was on his way home, he had his bags packed, he was ready to go home. So I'm like,
hey, Mr. J.
He turned around and like, he got his bags and everything. He turned around and he just like standing there staring at it. So we walk up to him. We're like, hey, Mr. J.
My friends don't believe you about the aliens coming and turning this all into cheeseburgers and hamburgers.
He's like, oh.
Yeah, they're coming.
He did it again, bro. He was like,
Hamburger, hamburger, cheeseburger, hamburger.
oh, they saw it for themselves, you know what I'm saying? They started laughing. I started laughing a little bit too because like, this man is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I was still creeped out, you know what I'm saying? I was like, why?
Oh, y'all gotta be hamburgers.
He said,
Think about it. Cows is meat. They're hamburgers. What do we like to eat? Hamburgers. So the aliens are going to turn us into hamburgers.
this man out his mind, bro. This man crazy, bro. And I was like, so what?
It's you.
He said,
Oh, I'm not food. I'm going to be helping them cook you.
so I'm like, whoa. This man is crazy, bruh. He said he gonna be helping the aliens cook, bruh. He said he gonna be the one flipping the patties and stuff. So I'm just like, oh my god, bruh. Then he was like,
See you guys later.
and he just walked off. Just walked off. When I went home this night, bro, I told my parents as soon as I got home, bro. I was not laughing at this point. It was funny, but I was still creeped out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still was like,
Bro, what if aliens actually coming, bro?
told y'all, bro, I was so paranoid, bro. I told them, they just laughed about it. My parents just laughed about it, so I'm like, okay. So that night when I'm going to bed, bro, I was under my blanket scared, bro. Paranoid, you know what I'm saying? That lasted for like a few weeks, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, what if the aliens actually might come, bro? Like, I was worried, bro, because around the time it was like cloudy and rainy outside, so it made sense for them to like come and stuff. In my head, I was thinking, you know what I'm saying? So I was messed up for a few weeks, you know what I'm saying? That's basically that, you know what I'm saying? Alright, y'all, so that's the end of the video, basically, you know what I'm saying? That's basically the time this old, creepy substitute teacher had me paranoid for some weeks, you know what I'm saying? I was terrified, bro. I was paranoid, bro, about aliens and stuff, bro. That man had me stuck on that for a few weeks, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like this video if y'all enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check out my other videos. I got playlists in the description. Make sure y'all go check those out. It's up to y'all. Instagram somewhere at the bottom of the screen, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all enjoy it, and that's the end of this story time, you know what I'm saying? So, it's your boy, always Ron, signing out.